Alright, this is my old turntable. It's a PL88F as in Frank, built by Pioneer. As you can see, the drawer goes in and out. And you can also see that the speed indicator over here changes from 33 to 45. However, the arm and the unit itself don't necessarily start up exactly the way they should. I am sure that it's a simple electronic problem, but moving past that, that goes with the record collection, which is in fact going to be displayed right now, one album at a time. I want to get rid of the entire package all at once. So if you're interested, please by all means make a reasonable offer and I will put this stuff in a box and ship it to your house. Music appreciation recording of the world's greatest music. It's a 5 record set. 1, 2, 3, 5 record set, all original and all new. Never been out of the box. In fact, I took the wrapper off it to get it to this condition. These were all brand new. This is the first album. The second album is a Schubert Symphony No. 2 in B-flat major. Again, it was in the original wrapper. Here is the original wrapper. It looks like it's a 2-3 record set. This is again in the original wrapper, a Bach Toccata, Adagio, and Fugue in C major. And this is a 2 record set, again with the original wrapper intact, because this is how I bought them, brand new. And then we have a Beethoven Symphony No. 2 in D major in the original wrapper. Once again, this is how all of these are or were. And this is a 3 record set. And here we have the Columbia Masterworks, which you can see is Emily Angot Suite. And this is a 2 record set, again with the original wrapper in the original box. And then we move on. We have the wall in almost pristine condition. We have an album called Umaguma by Pink Floyd. Again, these albums are old, but they don't have any scratches. Of course, we have Dark Side of the Moon. This comes with the accompanying poster. We have the Animals album, and as you can see, many of them were placed in plastic and left in plastic. We have the original Momentary Lapse of Reason with the poster that goes along with it. The original Relics. And then we're going to put these someplace else. And we're going to come back because I'm going to try to keep them in alphabetical order. Now, we have the Beatles book by some guy named Craxfeld, whoever that is. And then we have Revolver in plastic, in relatively good condition. Of course, the Magical Mystery Tour, which comes with the album, with the book that I will show you at the end. The posters and the books for these things are in this particular folder here that I haven't gotten to yet. Here is a white album by the Beatles. It has the 2 records. The cover is in pretty poor condition, but the albums themselves don't have any scratches on them that I know of. In this whole collection that you're going to see, there are only 2 or 3 scratches on the albums that I know of that were mine. The Beatles white album in much better condition. And then we're going into the Blue Oyster Cult albums. This is a Blue Oyster Cult album, Fortune. Then we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the album. And probably another Blood, Sweat, and Tears 3, the album. Then we're going into Black Sabbath. Here we go with the Black Sabbath. This is Black Sabbath, whatever record that is. I don't remember the names of all of these albums. Here is another one in relatively pristine condition. These albums are, because these have been in the plastic since the day I bought them. And here we have Black Sabbath once again. And Black Sabbath once again. Just the jacket, not the album. Okay, then we have the Jeff Beck group coming up. Whoever that is. He wasn't one of my favorite things. I don't think I ever listened to this album a lot. We have the Bangladesh. I can tell you I've listened to this album. If I listened to it twice, it was a lot. Asia. So Bangladesh is pretty much in pristine condition. It wasn't one of my favorite albums. Asia. And then we have Argent. All Together Now, Argent. And then we have Antarctica by Vangelis, which is a pretty good album. Again, no scratches. Andreas, some European synthesized music, Down to the Moon. Let's see, then we have the Asylum album by Leon Russell. And then we have Amboy Dukes, Journey to the Center of the Mind. This one has been well used, I have to tell you. I don't think it has any scratches, but it's been listened to a lot. Alice Cooper, which you know, of course, who Alice Cooper is. Alice Cooper, 1973, I think. School's Out. Let's see, we have Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. Aerosmith. I have no idea who this is. The Age of Aquarius by the Fifth Dimensions. Listen to that one quite a bit. Antonio Vivaldi. That was something I got in the mail and kept from Columbia Records. Probably never even listened to it. A Child's Garden of Grass. This was my TV Jamboree 10 top children's favorite songs. And you can see it has Howdy Doody and Lassie, Wyatt Earp, and so on and so forth. And then we have Cat Stevens. We're moving into the Cat Stevens section. And in the Cat Stevens section, then we have Chicago, Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits, Chicago. Have no idea. Wilmot Evanson. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Michael Stern's Kronos, pretty good album, European. And then we have Creedence Clearwater Revival. Cosmos Factory by Creedence Clearwater Revival. The Music of the Cosmos. It's an album pretty much just synthesized. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, which is the Deja Vu album, and this was one of my favorites. After the Gold Rush by Neil Young. No idea. This is just a Neil Young album with his face in the background, whatever one that is. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Songs for Beginners by Graham Nash. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young again, whichever album that is. And we have Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Crosby, Stills and Nash album. Okay, we're going to put these over to the side and we're going to move on to the next set of albums, which are in fact Southern Comfort by the Crusaders. And if you gave me $1 million, I couldn't tell you who this is. Okay, let's see. Do we still have... Well, we still had it in... Okay. Southern Comfort by the Crusaders. Have no idea. Deep Purple, In Rock. Deep Purple, Fireball. Whoever that is, Deodata 2. Deutsche Cicada. Whoever that is. And we have the Frank Zappa, The Mothers of Invention. No. No, this is an album called Puff. I think Puff.